There's always something going on in the city of Houston, man. I'm dedicated to talking about events locally. I know stuff is happening internationally. Prayers to all these victims in schools and other places, man. Man by the name of Marcus Haynes, who's 18, is now charged with murder. Okay, the deceased victim is identified as Joshua Pedraz, who's 16 years old. Man, the other male, 15, was transported to an area hospital. He's stable. Officers responded to a report of a shooting at a convenience store at the mentioned address. This happened at 2502 West Little York Road at 6:15 on March the 16th of 2022. Investigators learned the victim was meeting with several suspects for a drug transaction for a drug deal when a robbery attempt ensued. The physical altercation occurred and the victim and the suspects began shooting at each other. So it was a shootout. The victim and one of the other suspects sustained gunshot wounds. So both people got shot during a drug deal gone bad. The victim was then killed. The second victim was taken to an area hospital. The suspects fled on foot. Further investigation identified Haynes as one of the wanted suspects. Put a photo for y'all to see, included the map location, y'all. Y'all need to stay safe out there. It's a drug deal gone bad. One of many things that's happening across the city, man. On the 5300 block of North Braeswood, we had another shooting that occurred where one person was transported to the hospital in stable condition. The other was a second victim was transported to the hospital by private vehicle and is in critical condition. So, private vehicle, not waiting around for an ambulance to take 14 years to get there. Just go to the hospital, man. Now, one of the things, guys, that I've mentioned previously is a story about a bunch of dead children that people kept throwing away over a series of years. I made a video about that. Houston reopened cold cases regarding dead babies. So I'll put the link in the video. Y'all can go check that out. It looks like Houston is looking for a person of interest in another fatal shooting that happened on the 1300 block of Chartres Street. Okay. HPD is asking for the public's help to identify this individual that I put on the screen for an incident that happened on April the 11th on a Tuesday, okay, at 7:55 p.m. One person of interest is described as Hispanic, in his 30s, facial hair, tattoos, etc. He was with a woman, also suspected to be in her 30s, a little thick, short, brown hair, medium build. Now, HPD officers responded to a shooting call at the mentioned address and found an unresponsive male with a gunshot wound. HFD, Houston Fire Department, paramedics transported the victim to the hospital where he was DOA. Now, prelim investigations indicated the victim and an unknown suspect were involved in an argument that escalated to a shooting. So it's always an argument of sorts. Looks like this guy was driving a Cadillac ATS or CTS, about 2015, 2019, pearl white. I put some photos for y'all to see, man. One of several circumstances that can happen when you escalate a situation. Sometimes it's best to walk away. Now, another situation. Josue Ayala, who's 23 years old, is charged with murder, and police are looking for him for a fatal shooting of a woman that occurred on 7900 block of Leonora Road on April the 4th. Anybody who knows anything, 713-222-TIPS, man. We had another shooting that happened on the 8500 block of West Belfort. Everybody's okay after that incident. And, of course, major crashes. But we had another incident that occurred that I mentioned, 5100 block of Myrtlewood, okay, where an adult male was transported to the hospital in stable condition. And like I mentioned, ladies and gents, about a day or two ago on the 1300 block of Chartres Street, I talked about the suspect in that shooting that occurred. There's a lot that's going on across the city. There's a lot that happens every day. Each and every one of us should take the opportunity to be thankful for the fact that we woke up today. No matter how hard it is, no matter what your challenges may be, man. It's the Bayou City Report. I'm going to keep giving y'all updates. Just, this is what I do, man. And I love doing it. It's the Bayou City Report. Y'all stay safe. I'm out.